Now we're going to proceed to install Git, which is the version control software, and that is going to allow us to pull down the Alexa Pi software from GitHub. So go ahead and open a terminal, and now we're going to first, let's update our system. So we're going to do a sudo apt-get update. So again, this is going to go out and update all our repositories for us. Let's just give this a minute to run, and this may take a while depending on the state of your system, but once it's completed, we will run sudo apt-get install git. Okay. So Git, typically if you have one of the later versions of Raspbian, Git should be installed, but we just want to make sure that we run this so you can verify that Git is in fact on your system and it is up to date. So once Git is installed, let's do a cd space/opt. We want to navigate to the opt folder, and now we're going to clone the Alexa Pi Git repository. So we're doing sudo git clone https:/, and we're getting this from GitHub /alexa-pi/alexa pi.git. So what we're doing here is we're pulling down the Alexa Pi software from GitHub to allow us to install that on our Raspberry Pi. Go ahead and hit enter, and we're cloning that repository, and it was pulled down and it's completed. So once that is done, we proceed to run the Alexa Pi installation script. So we can type in sudo /Alexa Pi, and then we will do a /source/scripts, and setup.sh is the name of the script that we want to execute. So let's go ahead and hit enter, and this is going to proceed to install the Alexa Pi software. For most of these options, you just want to hit on enter to accept the defaults. So your OS here, it's prompting you for Debian. You want to go ahead and hit enter. Device is Raspberry Pi, just go ahead and hit enter. For which option do you prefer, just go ahead and hit enter. And for would you like to install AirPlay support, go ahead and type in N for no. We're going to skip that one. And we're just going to let this run. Now this is probably going to take a few minutes, so I will go ahead and pause the video, and we will pick it up again once we have reached the next prompt that we'll encounter in the installation process. Okay, so our installation process has been running for a while, and now we're at the point where we are prompted to enter the device ID. So you just have to enter that. If you remember, it was pi3_echo, or you can enter in here whatever you had specified was the ID for the device. If you had something that was custom, go ahead and hit on enter. And for the profile description, let's type in the same pi3_echo, hit enter. For the security profile ID, you'll want to copy that ID. Remember that we saved off during the process when we were setting up. So I'll go back to my text document here, and this is the profile ID. I'm going to copy that, and I'm going to paste that in here. Right click paste, and there it is. Hit enter. It's going to ask for the client ID. So again, let's go back here, and we want to make sure that we copy that, and we can paste that in here. And lastly, it's going to ask for the client secret. So let's get the client secret from our text document. Gonna paste that in, hit enter. All right, and now we are done for the most part with the actual installation. There is one last step that we have to perform before we can test out our Amazon Echo clone, and we will do that in the next lecture.